Yes, please. You guys want me to go over this a little bit? What I've basically seen in this, watching this over and over and over and over. I'm not gonna go for a perfect analysis, but there's a lot of things I noticed that I'm just like mind blown by, and kind of like a little bit theories I have here and there. Someone just uploaded Aquanort's boss fight gameplay. Yeah, I'll be uploading that very soon as well. Very, very soon as well. Once I end the live stream. All right, let's do the live analysis. Let's do it. Let's go watch this. Let's go see what I can find and what I saw. So a lot of like, this might be like half an hour or more. So if you guys got time, let's do this. Let's come up with some crackpot theories. Man, we're gonna go into some crazy shit here. So this whole board thing here, right? We finally zoom out a little bit more. Do I gotta pause it for this? Yeah, I gotta pause it for this. Like up there, I was talking about this. This looks like Xigbar's chess piece right here. And there is the whole fan theory of like everyone's saying that Xigbar's gonna betray Xehanort. I don't think that's true. I think Xigbar has Xehanort's back 100%. But it could be a thing. If that is Xigbar's chess piece, it is pretty far from everyone else's. Like everyone's pretty tight. Everyone's pretty close. Like everyone's sinking on in Sora, but this guy up here is in the back. And I feel like that's Xigbar. But I don't think he's gonna betray Xehanort. That's just my thought here. What was the other things I saw? I was sitting here for hours, man. Hours watching this. And I was like, this is what I did for this trailer, alright? This is how crazy I am. You see these reflections? I was trying to look at these reflections to see if I could see anything else. Like I was looking at the reflections up here. I'm like, what is that? I'm trying to like look out the window and shit like that. Like I was going nitty bitty on this trailer, like literally clicking the button like this. I was like, okay, nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. I sat there for hours one day. Just hours. Hours. So I have one theory. This piece right here, I don't know if it's me or not, but I feel like this looks like one of the keychains on Terra's Keyblade. Like let me pull it up real quick. I think the Keyblade is called Ends of the Earth. Tell me that doesn't look like that. Almost. Like, does that not look like that almost? Or am I just crazy? Like am I reading too much into that? Like, let me pop that back up. That's got two of those curves right there. Is that Xehanort? Is that the piece? Or did someone go deeper than me and already figure this out? Because this is just me. I haven't watched anyone's analysis yet. This is what I sat there for hours trying to think of. It kind of looks like that, right? The end of the earth. So is that Xehanort in the beginning? It's a dark piece, so we know it's not a good Terra. So I don't know, man. I don't know. They kind of look alike. I'm just saying. That's my guess. My guess is Xehanort, or something, the Guardian, one or the other. Who knows? This is a metaphor for all the characters being someone's pawn. It's pretty good. All right. So this part's juicy, man. This part is so freaking juicy. Like he grabs Ericus here, grabs Sora's chess piece and was like, "Nah, man. Fuck you." It's not over. Like my move, right? So I talked about this in the playthrough of Ventus. I was like, this part I feel is connected with this part over here. So if we go to the part of Goofy and Sora on Destiny Island, so Master Ericus, is this what he means by here? Like Sora's not screwed over? Like this is gonna guide Sora to Aqua or Ventus? So like this is how Sora finds Aqua and saves her, and that's why it's not checkmate. So is this just referencing like right here where young Ericus here grabs Sora's pieces like, nah, it's not over? Is that this over here? Is this what it is? Because that's Ericus's Keyblade, right? You know, he's saying like, yeah, it's not over. It's not checkmate because we got this. Sora's got Aqua's Keyblade now, which is Master Ericus' Keyblade, and that chess game is like all the way back then, right? So I think that's like those two scenes are connected some way. Like that's how like Sora doesn't get checkmate. He finds Aqua, gets Aqua back. Aqua helps with Ventus. Then Ventus is in the game with them. I feel like that's like a big piece together. That's just me, guys. Again, I'm not as good as everyone else when it comes to these theories and like digging deep because I know I'm missing a lot of lore myself. But in this trailer alone, I feel like that whole thing there, that Keyblade is it's not checkmate because of that Keyblade. Yeah, so let's keep going. So now we're gonna go into the part of the Big Hero 6 world, right? So straight up, we got this boss. We see this boss a couple of times. Now, I'm thinking it's like a little mini boss, and it's gonna appear quite a bit because we see this boss over here near the building. So this building is somewhere way away from the bridge at the moment. You can also see the Heartless up there, the tank Heartless. So that's a building that we can climb for sure. So this guy shows up again on the bridge, right? And I'm thinking that he shows up quite a bit. The thing is that he's also in Olympus in a different form. So I feel like each world is going to have their own version of this. But anyways, he shows up a lot. He showed up in the other trailer as well. So I feel like he's going to be a couple fights, or there might just be a couple big guys like this everywhere. There might be just a couple big Heartless, but he shows up quite a bit in different sections. So I think every world is going to have like a big version of this kind of Heartless there, like mini bosses. Like, are we going to fully kill him right now, or does he get away and we face him somewhere else like we're chasing him around? I don't know, because we do have the whole data blocks flying around the whole time. I'm pretty sure you just feel it. Like, he's not super important. I just want to point out that he shows up quite a bit, and he also resembles the other one from the other Kingdom Hearts trailer. All right, let's keep going. I love the visor, by the way. The visor is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Should we put on captions here? Yeah, let's put on captions here. Yeah, English is good. I love this. The Keyblade Hero 3, and then fighting with the big Hero 6. Keyblade Hero 3s, I love it. So everything's pretty straightforward here. It's just this. Okay. Here's another thing. I got to play the demo. I got to play the demo for Kingdom Hearts 3, and they took feedback from us saying things that we liked and didn't like. And one thing I did not like, which I'm going to show you guys right now. So right here, let me pop this up, guys, for you so you guys can see this. So right here you can see. You see what Sora just did there? As Sora's running up the wall over here, watch Sora go left and right. Look at this. There's a very hard pull, and you can only see Sora moving slightly to the left and slightly to the right. But when he turns. Like, he really turns. Like, look at this, watch. So there's a very slight movement. Like, Sora's not tilting in any direction. And when I turn the controller here, I fly to the side, or I fly to the other side. Like, look at that. Oh, it's not going to show, but yeah. Now, when we come to this trailer here, the one I didn't get to play, and I would love to play this world, watch the way Sora runs up this wall. Look at that. You see that tilt? Do you guys see that? Let me rewind that for you. Look at this beautiful. They fixed it. I think this is going to be so good. Watch that. Look how much Sora is tilting to the left. And then watch how much he's going to tilt to the other side. You see that difference there? Look at that. Look at that movement. That movement's sweet. And watch the turn here. Well, he jumps and doesn't attack. So we approach these Heartless looking cannons, which is really cool. So at first, I thought they were just cannons, but as I was pushing the pause button, trying to read shit on the walls and everything, I got up, I'm like, oh, they're cannons with the Heartless symbol on it. You see it? You got the mark there. But when you really pause by pause, there's a tiny little Heartless inside it. Look at them. So after you hit it a couple times, let's just keep going. I think it's in this scene right here. You see the Heartless? In the cockpit there? There's a little Heartless inside there. There he is. You see that little cute little bastard? There's a little Heartless writing that there. I thought that was adorable. Absolutely adorable. So, you guys are about to see something really funny with Donald and Goofy. Stupid AI. There's going to be some dumb AI action in this in just a second, alright? So, we got Sora here, about to ride Baymax. This is one of those limits, like when you with Woody and Buzz, you can ride the rocket. You can ride Baymax here. So, he is part of your party, but you can also ride him for a limit. So, we got Minotaur Heartless here, which look pretty awesome. I kind of like them. They remind me of the Hades Cup in Kingdom Hearts 2. They had like those Minotaur kind of guys. Not Minotaur, but they had like the gargoyle statues. For some reason, I feel they're going to be as tough as the gargoyle statues. So, right over here, Sora goes in between. He's riding Baymax. I'm pretty sure Baymax got hit here. Like, I'm pretty sure this is not part of the animation. I think we're supposed to fly right through, but Sora and Baymax actually got hit, because that looks like a knockback, and then Sora gets thrown off. Or it's part of it. I don't know. I feel like he got thrown off, but I think it's part of the combo there. So ignore me on that one. But here's where it gets funny. Look at Donald. Look at Donald and Goofy. All right. So we're about to do like a finisher here. We're all badass and shit. Sora's on Baymax about going. But what is Goofy doing? What is my boy Goofy doing up there? Like, do you guys see Goofy up there? Let's go key by frames right here. Like, watch this. Okay. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Like, what is the AI even hitting? So we know from this scene right here. This is all like, boom. Sora's on the thing. I think this is two different parts here. Look at Goofy in the back there, on the scapoline over there, doing a little twirl with his feet there, and he's about to jump and throw a shield. So he throws his shield right over there. All right. We're facing this way. Sora's facing this way. That means the enemies are over here. There's no Heartless back there, but our boy Goofy is just trying his best. And then, if you look behind Goofy real quick, our boy Donald is staring at a building. He's not even staring the same direction we are. He is staring at a building, but there's something red up here that I don't know what it is. But Goofy, apparently hit something. Because Goofy shield's over here. Gets blocked by the Keyblade. But then it says that it connected against a Heartless here. I did not see no Heartless there. I don't know what the hell that shield is sparking off. But my boy Donald back there is doing nothing. And it just looks like Goofy and Donald are dancing up there. Alright? While Heartless are in front of Sora and Baymax. The AI is high as shit right at the moment, alright? But apparently Goofy hit something. If you look there, Goofy hit something. And then we're charging forward. Look at Donald. Donald turns around like, oh wait, there's something going on back here? My bad, guys. Was I supposed to heal? But yeah, I found that hilarious that the AI is just by themselves in the background. Like, there's no Heartless back there, guys. What are you doing? What are you doing? So, of course, Baymax and Sora just charge forward towards the Heartless, towards the fight. I just want to really, really point this out. We got a really good close-up of Baymax here. So, that's that scene. This one Minotaur. This one Minotaur gets tossed. Look at him. He gets completely tossed in the air. And then we got Goofy down here crying or taking a shit or something. But yeah, these guys are huge. These Minotaurs are absolutely huge. I love it. I love it so much. Like, I cannot wait to battle these guys. And I think it cutoffs right here to the next scene. But here we see Sora's about to do a thunder move. And these things get paralyzed because of that. So we've seen how they act before. They try to attack us. But because Sora used thunder here, first off, there was nothing. There's right in front of Sora, we have one of those Heartless. I forget what they're called. But you can see when he uses thunder here, he kind of immobilizes or paralyzes these cannons. So these cannons go all haywire. And then he goes smack down on that Heartless right there. Look at this. Look at this dive attack. Ooh, right across the head. Look at this. And he does a somersault into another whack while the man is still down. Like, that is disrespect there. Like, he just double smacked the shit out of that guy. Look at this. One. Right there. Sora's not done. Comes in for another one. Boom. Another smack. And these guys are still paralyzed. Like, look, they're just shaking their head like, I can't believe Sora just did that. Oh, no. Oh, no. This just happened. Oh, no, no, no. No, the disrespect. But by the way, guys, can we talk about the graphics for a second? How smooth is that Heartless ass? Look at that ass. Look at that curve on that ass. That ass is smooth. Like, the Neo Shadow, right? Look at that Neo Shadow curves. Like, those are curves. Like, they worked on that. That is no mistake. They worked on that booty. I'm a booty professional, so I know this. I know when people put in the Neo ass. So yeah, we got this scene right here. Pretty cool. I found it interesting that the thunder could paralyze or immobilize these guys while you're going on deep on that Neo Shadow. So we see these new Heartless look pretty cute. They remind me of some robots in like Japan, like in those cafes and stuff like that. They're really adorable. I like them. But you see Sora's about to use a Nano Arms here. So he's using one of the abilities in the Nano Arms. So again, if you guys have noticed, Sora's pants kind of change depending on what Keyblade or transformation he's using. I've noticed a lot that his pants change a lot. But if you guys watch Big Hero 6, you know that the nanobots can create a vortex like into a portal. So Sora literally creates a portal, jumps in there. Alright? He jumps in there, creates multiple portals, and starts sending attacks in every direction. And a key thing here that we want to talk about as well, just not how badass this Keyblade is, but there's the giant Heartless again. He's on the bridge. Now, is it a mini boss? Does he appear everywhere, or is he just going to be like just a regular Heartless that's just like bigger giant form? I feel like he's a mini boss and he gets away and jumps back, or it just might be like every section has one of these big guys in the world. There's like 3 or 4 of them. I'm pretty sure it's just a mini boss, but I like that he's there multiple times, and he's also, let me see if I can pop it up for you guys. I think I used it as one of my thumbnails. That's the one in Olympus. There's another version of him in Olympus. You can't really see it there, but if you check my channel there, you'll see that. So that's like another version, but the Big Hero 6 one. So yeah, he's there a lot, but this Nano Arm thing is absolutely amazing. Okay, so we go from the bridge scene. We see Donald down there facing the Heartless now. He's actually facing the Heartless, so Donald's doing good. You can see him right over here. He's actually looking at the enemy. That's 1 for Donald. All right, he's 1 for 1 right now. Screwed up in one fight, but he's facing the right direction in this fight. That giant Heartless looks like an Iron Giant from Final Fantasy games. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Iron Giant. It's like a shadow to him. So when I first watched the trailer here, I didn't notice these kind of things. So we got Intercept Jet is what it's called right now that we're riding Baymax. At first, I thought Baymax was chasing the data blocks, right? So I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. We can fly in Baymax. We're flying around. This is really awesome. But if you look, there's an HP bar in the top right. You see that HP bar? And this is why I think this is one of the end game worlds. Because one, Sora's MP bar is ridiculously huge. Like, look at that. That is a lot of MP. But then you look at the boss's HP. That is a lot of HP. So if we go frame by frame, you can see a dark Baymax. And I just blew my mind when I sat here and I was clicking this period, but I'm like, okay, let me look at every scene. And I'm like, wait. He's targeted on a Baymax. It's corrupted Baymax. Right there. From that little sneak peek we got from a long time ago. So corrupted Baymax is up here. We're following him right now and we're shooting. So I feel like that we're on a linear track though. Like we can't actually control Baymax 100%. I think we're just going to do like, you know, Kingdom Hearts 2 when we were on like Riku and Sora on that glider. I feel like it's going to be one of those things where you don't control everything. I feel like you just shoot and you block and you dodge. But you can see that Sora is shooting out some spells towards the corrupted Baymax there. Or the cubes. I think the cubes are being hit as well. Now, the thing is though, are the cubes against us or with us? So I'm pretty sure this is Sora shooting the cube right here. So like, there's no spell going on over here. Right? And there's a cube right there. And is the cubes being followed and they're like little landmines for us? So if we hit it, we're going to get hit. Are we blowing it up or is everything chasing it? I think we're blowing it up because we're also shooting the same kind of beams towards Baymax here. And Baymax is losing HP over here as we can see it, right? We're doing like barely any damage. So I think it's going to be a big chase. But yeah, I feel it weird that these are here. So I guess you have to clear your path so you don't get hit while also doing damage to Baymax. Yeah, I'm pretty sure buggy Baymax. Yeah, I think the data blocks are with Baymax, like the corrupted Baymax. All right, so we entered this place, which looks like it's on top of a building and it's a boss fight. The thing is, with the boss fight so far, we've seen that we have HP bars, but over here there's no HP bar at the moment. We're just this giant hand that's about to smack down on us. Now, I went frame by frame in here, guys. And at first, I thought, like, okay, maybe this is like some kind of figure and he's popping out of hand. But it's all the cubes surrounding us on top of the building. Like, we're surrounded by cubes at the moment. And I was like, okay, maybe there's something in the hand, like the dark Baymax. So I literally try to go pace by pace here. Even spreading all the cubes out, as you see it's happening here, I could see nobody inside that hand. So this is just the data blocks hitting us. Which, again, this is from... You guys said recoded. I haven't really got to play it. I am aware of the corruption, but that's about it. That's as much as the lore I know of this. So we know they're corrupted, and they're in this game, so that game's not fodder anymore. But there's nothing here. Like, there's no HP bar. There's no boss inside the cubes. There's nothing controlling it at the moment that I'm aware of. And that's it. The scene ends. We just have Baymax here walking across. Like, I'm pretty sure he tried to save us, but it just didn't work out. Sora blocked all that. Alright, so let's go a little bit deeper. Minigame. I'm pretty sure we can let the minigame play. It reminds me of... Oh, by the way, while you're doing this minigame, why is Baymax blasting off over here? Like, what's up with Baymax over here? Baymax is just like, phew, and he's gone. Like, I feel like that was Baymax right there. Or the dark Baymax. But anyways, this reminds me of the Winnie the Pooh stuff. So again, I went frame by frame. There's literally nothing here that has any interest. I'm just going to double check it just in case. But I'm pretty sure I saw nothing interesting. This reminded me of when we did the Winnie the Pooh minigame. Remember when we were falling from the sky for the Winnie the Pooh minigames? You had the honey you had to collect and the trees were flying towards you and stuff like that. So there's literally just a minigame. There is a couple of interesting things. Like, I see like a giant statue on top of the bridge over here. That looks very interesting. I thought it was a Heartless for a second, but I'm pretty sure it's just part of the city. And I'm not sure. I try to look around. I try to see if we can see anything. Maybe a Heartless or something. But this is just straight up a minigame. You got data points. You got a time limit. And that's about it. So, yeah. We go straight to the bridge scene. Which is obviously the chocolate and the 358 over 2 days. So, this is straightforward. We know what's going on here. They're reenacting the scene from 358 over 2 days. The one with Ox... Ooh, let me lower that. Just in case. I don't need to be copyrighted again. Like, this blew my mind when I first saw this. But up here, we're having sea salt ice cream with Pence, Olette, and Hainer. My God, I almost forgot his name. So I thought this was awesome. The whole Roxas right there. And honestly, I am 100% sure that's just normal Roxas. But then Sora's like, what the just happened? We talked about this as well. His lips are very wrinkly. Like, very, very wrinkly. Like, I love the tension there. He was just eating ice cream, so he got like those chapped lips. Lord Pence, right? Pence looks great. Pence looks great. Olette looks great. Hainer looks great. They all look amazing. Like, I could sit here and talk about graphics, but that's whatever. Games these days have great graphics. We want to talk about the hidden stuff. Yeah. Damn luscious lips, right? So juicy. So, this is pre everything because I'm pretty sure his hair changes. So this isn't the hair that we're going to see, the final haircut from Riku, because during the other trailer, he had different hairstyle, and I think the other trailer is the real hairstyle. I don't think this hairstyle is actually staying. I think this is before, like the beginning. But we'll see. We'll see when the game comes, but I'm pretty sure that haircut's not sticking around. So, this thing is beautiful, and right away you get to see the first look at a camera. There's a camera on that phone, and later on in the trailer, there's some Pokemon Snap shit here, alright? Kingdom Snap is happening in this scene over here, and you can see there's a camera on Sora's device here. And this is more of an Android device, because one, the signals, Android don't have that shit, so this ain't no FaceTime. This ain't no FaceTime. That hang up and hello and all that, that is red. That is like the Android ones. And over here kind of looks like a home screen button. Like an Android. This is nothing compared to like an iPhone. A lot of people are like, oh, it's an iPhone, FaceTiming. No, it's not FaceTiming. All right, get out of here. But you see the first thing there, the camera. And it kind of looks like a little Heartless. You see the little eyes? It's got like a little Heartless design on it. It's got the crown in the back and the Heartless design. I think it's really interesting. But at the same time, I don't think it's a Heartless design because I think it's just 4 gold circles. But it really makes it look like it's the top of a Heartless head. That's just me. Nah, it's FaceTime. Get out of here. Skype call. Okay, this scene did not get me the first time I watched the trailer. Like, it was too much going on. I was like, they look beautiful. He looks beautiful. He looks beautiful. Where did Jimmy the Cricket come out of here? When did this boy appear in this? Excuse me. But Jimmy here. When did this guy pop up? I didn't even know he was there. Is this the first time we're seeing him? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the first time we're seeing him in any of these trailers. I could be wrong. I didn't put this much effort into any of the other trailers, but yeah, our boy's there. He looks a little confused, but he's there. He is there. Like, right here, everyone's face goes like, oh, it's not Riku. And like, even he gets all upset. He looks very, very like smooth, like plastic, like he's not really done up yet. So I feel like they just added him. Like, I don't think that's his final model there. Somebody got to make a new journal. Yeah. So many things there, man. So, for this scene, that's it. It was FaceTime, and that's it. Here, pretty straightforward. Just beautiful worlds for Tangled. She touches something she shouldn't touch. Bunch of Heartless come out. We've seen these Heartless before, I think. I'm pretty sure we've seen this Heartless before in one of the other trailers when Buddy was running on a barrel and stuff like that. But that scene is straightforward. There's nothing else going on there. Now, here, we got Davy Jones going on. I think he looks beautiful. Like, beautiful. But if we look at his tentacles real quick, they look kind of stiff. Like, you see when he turns his head, you see how very stiff that is? I don't know. I think they can make that a little bit smoother. Like, some of it's wiggling a lot. Some of it looks really good. But the ones over here kind of looked like it was like a like when you spin one of those wheels and you got the hand moving and shaking. It looks very rough over here. But besides that, I think it looks great. It looks great. And like, of course, Jack sees Davy. He's like, hell no, I'm out of here. I'm dipping. It does look similar to the movie, but I feel like tentacles should move a little bit smoother than that. It feels like they're very stiff on the end there. But that's just like me critiquing it. I love it either way. But I know tentacles. You're right. Now, Sora. Sora over here looks like he's up to something, alright? He's either high or he wants some of that booty. But I'm just going to carry on from there, alright? I'm stretching these pause seasons so much. Octo knows what he's saying. He's a tentacle expert. Damn right. Alright. So, of course, everything looks really good here. Can't complain. Now, this is the scene I was talking about at the beginning. Where Ericus grabs Sora's chest piece and is like, nah, it's not over. You know what I mean? This is still happening. And I think it's because of this scene over here. Like I said, Sora's going to grab the Keyblade. He's going to find Aqua. Aqua's going to wake up Ventus or help wake up Ventus. Either way, or something with Terra. You know what I mean? This is the whole stop to the checkmate. I'm pretty sure. Now, we got here, he's talking about the box. Now, I still don't know what's in the box. Lushu's the last one to have the box from what we know. Masters gave him the box. But he's just basically, we're still looking for the chest. So Maleficent's looking for the chest. Peace looking for the chest. And they're talking about the chest. Something's in the chest. I don't know what's in the chest. I don't want to guess. It might be Sora's dinner. Sora can finally eat his dinner. They're like, Sora needs his dinner. Masters of Masters knows. He's seen the broken prophecies. He was like, Sora's going to miss his dinner, so I need to pack him this dinner in this chest, and we're going to get it to him. All right? This chest will make it to Sora. He's finally going to be able to eat dinner. So I think that's what's in the chest. I might be crazy, but that's what's in the chest. 100%. The X-Blade? You think he's Mom is Sora's dad. Confirmed. But yeah, let's carry on. So, this place is interesting, and there's two scenes to this. There's exactly two scenes to this that's connected to each other. So here, it's him talking to Larxene. Sora's talking to Larxene about this. So it's not like you found your 13. And Larxene's all like, oh, we've got him. We've got our 13s. And Sora's like, Nani? Donald and Goofy are all like, what? So at first, I was like, yo, what's up with Spence in the back there? We got Kristoff and Spence, and they're not moving. They're completely frozen. And if you play this scene, everything's frozen. No pun intended, all right? Everything's frozen in the background. And we can see that there's kind of like a darkness, like a realm of darkness kind of feel, or just darkness. So I feel like Larxene froze time here, or something big happened here and Larxene showed up. Now, you can see clearly, Snow's not moving, they're not moving, only Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and Larxene are having a conversation. No one's in the box, Masters, Erica's pieces. But yeah, so they're the only ones knows what's going on here. Now, I think this is connected to a fight scene over here. So I feel like this happens either before or after this ball of darkness. So I think Larxene's the one who summons this boss over here. But anyways, here's the scene, yeah. I feel like this scene is connected with this scene. I feel like those two scenes go together. If I had more time, I'd probably edit this better. But yeah, I feel like this is either before the fight or after the fight. It's one or the other. Alright, so here, Sora, let us help you find Roxas. So I think this is where Sora tells Xehanort, Pence, and Olette about Roxas. And they're like, hey, look at this picture. And they're all like, well, if we're in the picture with him, then we must have known him. So I'm pretty sure they don't know about him in any other way. Again, I haven't played the other games fully. I've only watched like playthroughs and read about it. So there's probably a lot of stuff I don't remember or don't know about. But I feel like here is all like, yo, look at these pictures. So they're like, you know what, Sora? We're going to help you find Roxas. So I don't think they remember Roxas. I think Sora's like, hey, you see this? This is Roxas. I'm looking for this guy. And they're all like, that's part of our picture. You know what I mean? They probably like pull the pictures and like, I have that same exact picture. But it's just us. And this guy's like, no, look, I have Roxas in mine. But yeah. Xehanort is Norted. His eyes are going down. He's Norted, guys. It's a secret. So's Olette. She's wearing contacts. Don't worry about it. So, there's the window again. Again, I was trying to look for Nominate. Couldn't find it. Those cobwebs are like HD as fuck right there. I absolutely love it. But that's pretty much it. You're just looking inside. You're about to go in. And that's about it. So, yeah. This is where it gets juicy. This is where I'm happy. Like, I am going to love the shit out of this world. Like, they really, really upgrade this world. I'm also curious if you're going to be able to upgrade your boat in any way. Like, if you like some kind of, like, Assassin's Creed kind of style. Like, I find these two arrow things here very weird. But if you look at the beginning of our boat right here, there's no glowing thing on our boat. But the ships back here, they've got a glow. You see that glow on that ship in the background? So, we're going to zoom in. We're going to see the Kraken there. Now, one thing to take a note here. Is the boats helping us or are we fighting the boats? And I kind of went over that and I found a different HP bar. So we're fighting the boats, but are the boats also fighting the Kraken? Because if you turn the boat here and you look at the tip of the Kraken's holding a boat. Now, is that a boat on our side or is that a Heartless boat? That I don't know, because there's the whole part of the boat, the bottom of the boat, and there's the sail. So the Kraken has a hold of a boat, so he's not just fighting us, he's fighting them as well, or is that part of our team? So, as we go, you can see that right here, we've got our speed, we've got buttons for commands on the boat. I'm pretty sure how the boat gets lifted. We have our damage, and then we have really little HP. So I'm like, okay, we are fighting these boats, and each boat has like a different color. This one has a red color. We're gonna look at the other ones. But our first move here, our thing, you can see the reload ability. So we took a shot. Right here means we can shoot. As soon as we shoot the shot, you can see it come out right over here. Now that's our reload timer until our next shot. So there's reload time. So boom, there goes the cannons. Cannons basically finish off that boat. I don't think they show the HP. Yeah, there you go. The HP. I don't know. He has second chance or something, but he survived on a little pinch of HP. So second chance activated for the boat. The boat's okay. But look at that symbol in the front, that little glowing thing. But as you go through the frame by frame, you can see that your shots are being reloaded right now. So 3, 2, oops, 1, and then you're facing the Kraken. And this is how I know the Kraken is an enemy, because, boom, it says you can shoot again. And I think that's because you're hovering over an enemy that you're allowed to shoot. So, right there, it doesn't switch to his HP though. It's still targeted on that boat's HP. So also you can see Donald and Goofy on here. Goofy's right there with his shield up. I don't know what Goofy's going to do with his shield. Sora's on the sail over there. He's controlling the boat. And I think Donald was somewhere. He was somewhere, but I can't find him at the moment. So again, the beginning of our boat over here, I went frame by frame to see if I can find someone in the windows. Nothing in the windows. But apparently we've got a move that the water pushes our boat up in the air. Now watch this, guys. As the boat's going up in the air, all right, we got an HP bar over here. That's not the Kraken's HP bar. That's too small to be the Kraken's. So this boat just fucking flies in the air. Like, it's just up in the air and it's coming in for a slam. Now look at this HP bar. That HP bar is completely different. So right now I think Sora's targeting a boat, but over here as we slam, I don't know where the Kraken is, or that might be the enemy boat, but watch this as we hit. By the way, Jack Sparrow's with us. There's Donald over there. Watch this HP hit. So we hit the water, and when that tidal wave hits that boat, or if we pierce the Kraken in the water, I don't know which one it is. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars of HP. Just freaking smash the shit out of whatever that was. So I don't know if it hit the boat or if the Kraken is around somewhere, because we just did a shit ton of damage right there. And all I see is the boat. I don't see no Kraken, and the boat's on smoke. Like, you see smoke coming out of the boat now. And remember I told you there was a red on the last boat? This boat has a green, I'm sorry, a purple glowing orb. So are they Heartless orbs? Is the boat a Heartless? Is the whole boat a Heartless? I don't know. It's super effective. It's a lot of damage, right? That's a lot of damage. There is a red orb and there is a purple orb. I'm not sure if that's just different type of Heartless, if that reflects their HP, if they're in attack mode, if they're reloading. I don't know what that is. I don't know it has connected to anything, but there was the red one and there's the purple one. So back here, that boat has a red one. This boat has a purple one. What is it? I don't know. So we go into the next scene. We're on the island now. We're on the land. So we got Heartless and Nobodies. And if I remember correctly, are those Luxords and Nobodies? Those are Luxords and Nobodies, right? So at first, when I first glanced at this scene, I was like, why isn't the Nobodies targeting us? Is the Nobodies helping us? Is Luxord on our side? But I then noticed Jack Sparrow over here. So the Nobodies were going against Jack Sparrow instead of against Sora over here. So I thought like, oh, look, it's Heartless and there's that one Nobody over there and there. Are they helping us? Right? But no, they're just chasing Jack over there. They're about to ambush. Like, Jack's about to get raped. Like, look, there you go. One Heartless just jumped on Jack and teabagged him, all right? Jack just got teabagged. There's another Nobody right there. So you got teabagged by the Heartless, and there's Donald taking a swim. Again, Donald not doing anything. Donald's just like, all right, I'm going to go find some island over there. I'm going to get out of the water. A duck that doesn't like water. But I thought they were on our side for a second. Just for a second, and I saw Jack getting his ass kicked. So nothing too spectacular here. That's an activation to get one of these commands over here. If you hit that Heartless, that's how you get them. And right here, I think we hit the Nobody. So that totally debunked that. For a second, I'm like, oh, Luxor's on our side. But no. Jack's just getting raped. So here we go. The snow flag. Storm flag is about to do one of my favorite moves. But a couple things. Goofy, angry as shit still, all right? Now, there's a couple things here. I played 2.8, and those are the water spirits, right? Let me get the chat in this one for a second. So, is that a Heartless? That's a Heartless, right? These water spirits? You're going to see them a little bit after, but is that a Heartless? Water cores are called, right? Now, this scene back here, over here, I went frame by frame, and I cannot find one of those water cores, all right? I cannot find one of them at all. Like, there was not one over here while you're fighting. So that means it's a different part that we're fighting in. The thing is, though, when Sora's about to do his move here, so watch him spin. Now watch the water core. Now, is the water core doing an attack, or is he part of this? Like, can Sora only activate this when these guys are around? Okay, Sora's going to do his swinging thing. Now watch this Heartless. He went from that to that. Now, I didn't get to play it too much, so I don't know what their attacks look like. But the Heartless goes into a wave. Here comes the wave. Now the wave is huge. Now the wave is surrounding us. And then out of this, boom, tentacles come out. Now, this whole scene here, you can only see the 2 of those water cores. Now, are they connected? I don't know. I don't think they're connected. I think I just got attacked, but the perfect timing of that. The perfect timing of the water core going from a full physical form into an attacking form while we're doing our animation is either just a huge coincidence or they're connected somehow. Like, you can only activate this during that. But I think you can activate it during any time. But I was just like very curious. And then tentacles came out, and then you came out to this scene. And again, you can't see the water cores until you come to this scene, because there's 1 water core, 2 water cores, 3, and 4. But in the fight scene before that, you barely saw them. And they're so dark over here compared to the one that got evaporated, who wasn't as dark. Like, he's very colorful looking, very liquid looking, and then it evaporates as we're doing our command in a perfect sequence. And the other water cores that we see are more dark looking. I don't know. Invincibility frame, right? That's an invincibility frame right there. So if anything we can take from that, that's an invincibility frame, easily. It was just crazy timing. I know it was, but it's just me being crazy. So here we got another minigame. So back in Big Hero 6, we had the minigame on the bridge where we're collecting the hoops. Right here, we went through all the hoops. Now here's a minigame for Olympia. So there's a time limit, there's a record, there's a score, and there's these cupcake Heartless going on here. So first thing we see a chest that they missed. Total scrub, who is playing this bonus over here. We see a launch pad over here. So if you land on there, it's either showing the direction or that might give you a boost in this. But it looks like you have to hit the Heartless to get points. So we hit the Heartless. We went from 3,701 to 4,320, so on and so on. But you get a really nice look of the entire place. And if wall climbing is a thing in this place, which it should be, we can climb all this shit. We can go wherever we want. Like, I know this is a mini game right now, but look at this place. We can go wherever we want. Like, if this is anything like the Toy Story demo I played, we can do what we want. All right? This is going to be a huge world. This game's going to be so long, but this is just beautiful. And then I crapped my pants when I saw this. Kingdom Snap. All right, when I saw this, I was like, oh shit, okay, Sora's got another minigame where he's got to take pictures with Heartless. And the first thing I thought of was like Professor Oak popping in the corner and rating like, oh, Sora, I see that you took a picture of the wild Heartless. Cupcake Heartless. It's in the middle of the frame. 5 points. Like, I was waiting for that shit to happen. Like, I was like, this is Pokemon Snap, but Kingdom Hearts edition. Like, this is beautiful. So the Heartless somehow has a bunny and birds on it. I don't know if that's a reference to the Bambi movie. You got the little blue birds and the rabbits. It looks very peaceful. But yeah, you got this Heartless with a tangerine on its head in a crown form. Got some whipped cream, chocolate dip going on. It's a marshmallow for sure. But yeah, I was just like, this is like Kingdom Snap. Yeah, 100%. That's not a cat. It looks like a cat at first glance, but that's a bunny. You can see the little bunny butt there. It's a little bunny butt. But like I was talking about, when I played the Kingdom Hearts demo, there was Mickey Mouse ears all over the place. In Olympia, there was one in the tree branches that shaped the form of the Mickey head symbol. And in the Toy Story world, there was a Mickey head symbol as 3 duct tapes or yellow tapes. I'm thinking that this might be connected with that. It might be a mini game that Sora's like, hey, look, I found one of Mickey's heads. So that might be a mini game for that, because when I played the demo, I could not interact with the Mickey heads at all. So you might have to take a picture with the Mickey head. They might be the bonus things for the level. So there's gonna be a Heartless part where you take a picture, you get a score for it, and there might be like, hey, look, I found a Mickey head symbol. So this part right here, the first thing I saw when I saw this guy, I was like, damn, this is a great looking freaking wolf. I thought of Zoids right away for some reason, because when you came to the side, he had the big shield armor. But there's a couple things. The Frozen world, I think, is like the 3rd last world, because you see the HP bars aren't as big as the Pyre one or the Big Hero 6. So I'm thinking like 3rd last world or something like that. But this guy here, now, I don't know if it was me or not, but this looks like it's a Heartless connected to it. It could just be like the water sprites we just saw, the water cores you guys were talking about, kind of has that flow. But you see how this has a very awkward, like, it could have stopped. This body could have stopped right here, like one of these end tentacles, right? But he's got this big smoky thing over here that if we look like it kind of looks like something's controlling it. You see here? You see the connection, the tentacle, and it goes into a bigger thing? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like something's controlling it. I wouldn't say like Terra's Guardian. That's like far-fetching there. But I feel like either that's his tail It could just be his tail. I'm pretty sure that's nothing. Pretty sure it's just his body. It's just flowing. It's nothing. It's really nothing. It's just dark matter coming out of him, and that's it. He's got the whole frozen plates on him going on. But yeah, we're diving deep. We're just diving really, really deep. So, Sora's over here bashing him. Sora's doing good chunks of damage, by the way. Like, good chunks of damage. Like, watch these smacks up here. Here we go. We're going for that full swing. Boom. Quarter HP. Not bad. But our boy Marshmallow was like, yo, Sora, you're kind of weak right now, because you can see Marshmallow's in our party. Marshmallow's laughing at Sora like, okay, hold on. Sora, I got this, all right, my boy? Ride my back. Sora's like, all right, I'm gonna hop on Marshmallow's back. Now, Marshmallow comes in. Yo, what up, sucker? Smacks the Zoid-looking mofo across the face, and check out that HP bar. All right? Check out that HP bar. We went from this to Marshmallow going to town on this guy. Like, this HP bar just smacks. Like, Marshmallow's taking out chunks every swing. So Marshmallow's a beast. If you have Marshmallow, use them. All right, use them. But you've got it. But you see that tail? You know what that also reminds me of? If you guys watch Naruto, Gaara's. You know when Gaara's like trying to keep that evil inside with him, and he's got like the arms that come out and shit like that. Doesn't that kind of have that flow? You see it? See that flow going on that tail that it has? It's got like Gaara kind of form on it. The spiky arms and stuff like that. The Shukaku? I think it's called the Shukaku. Yeah, you're right, Tazmaster. But yeah, you see that connection still. That big tail. It's very weird to be a tail. It looks like a connection piece. But anyways, we're going to carry on. There's extra enemies over there. You've got that going on. And Sora's riding Marshmallow like no tomorrow. So, as we're fighting Marshmallow in this boss fight, not fighting Marshmallow, fighting with Marshmallow in this boss fight, his tail has a face. It looks like it, right? Like, I don't want to go too crazy on that, but look at that. You see it? Like, it looks like it's got horns and a face. Is that Maleficent? Is Maleficent creating this one? Is this Maleficent's? No, I don't think so. Pretty sure Larxene controls this world and all that. But, like, something's up with that. Something's up with that. Like, right there looks like an arm and a horn. I don't know, man. I think I'm going crazy. Like, see? When it moves too. It looks like some muscled-ass arms. I don't know. We're going to continue on from that. I'm crazy. I'm just going in too deep here, but we're okay. So, Marshmallow and Sora over here are about to get crushed. So, I don't know if that's the scene with Larxene that we talked about over here. So, this scene over here where everything's frozen, I think this is part of that boss fight. It's either after or before the boss fight of all this happening over here. So, I don't know if it's before, and then she summons this wolf thing on you and you fight the wolf. But I think those two are connected as well, the same area. I'm pretty sure Kristoff's probably in the background crying, please don't kill me. So, we jump into the scene where this is like the biggest move we've seen so far. Like, I don't understand who created this, what's happening. Darkness is about to consume Frozen. I don't know. But Marshmallow's like, no, I'm not having none of this. And Marshmallow literally stops this giant force of darkness. And then Sora comes up with the Toy Story Keyblade, just does some kind of spin attack that's going to send this right back up. And Sora's all like, yeah, Marshmallow, don't worry, buddy. I got your back. And then just frozen magical ice and then thunder and shit come out of this, and boom, we push the darkness back. And Marshmallow's all like, yeah! He's all happy. Look at him. Look at him. Looking great. It's like a Dragon Ball Z Spirit Bomb. This is probably going to take like 3 episodes to create the Spirit Bomb, but Sora defeats it. So we're going to go into this part over here where obviously I think we're back in, I'm pretty sure it's Twilight Town, because this is where all the scenes happen with Sora, Pence, and Olette. So right here, he talks about if we have waivers from the past we lay, we destroy him. And then Zigbar is like, but then we'll have to find another vessel. So are they talking about Sora? Or are they talking about Xehanort? Like, people are still spectating that they're going to betray Xehanort. And like, they're talking about Xehanort here. And they're like, yo, if Xehanort doesn't pull through, we'll just end up using Sora. But I think it's because the whole Xehanort thing. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure they're saying that they want to use him as a vessel, yada, yada, yada. Or they're talking about Riku, right? They can also be talking about Riku as the vessel. You can also be talking about Roxas. They could be talking about a lot of things. But we're just going to carry on. A lot of plot in the scene. A lot of relaxing Sora stance. I'm pretty sure that was one of the stances that while you play the game, if you didn't touch the controller, Sora went into that relaxing stance. So they actually have in this cutscene as well. It's kind of cool. Yeah, Riku, Vanitas. It could be anyone. There's a lot of talk about it. It could be Pence. You see how Pence is missing? Pence could be taken over right now. Who knows? All right. But let's carry on from here. But then we get our boy Vex in here. Now, I'm pretty sure it's the first time we've seen Vexen and Demyx. We don't get to see Demyx here, but we get to see him afterwards. There's a lot of theories again about them not being on the team. Some crazy ass theories that people are sending me saying contact lenses. Pretty sure Xehanort would know if he Norted him or not. He wouldn't be just saying like, did I Nort you? Yeah, I must have Norted you. I definitely Norted you. Yeah, you got it. I think I did. No, these guys are Norted, all right? They're Norted. So let's keep going. They talk about, it's true, this whole plan was his idea. Now, this is why they say that, because of that. They're like, this whole plan was his idea. They're talking about Xehanort, and they're whole talking about new vessels and stuff like that, but that's big. So, we go to the next scene, and the world goes crazy. All the Kingdom Hearts fans were like, Xion, Xion, Xion. But then Sora's over here talking to Riku. The Riku I know wouldn't do something like this. So, in the background, I think we're on the bridge in San. I'm pretty sure this is the bridge. We can see a little bit more here. That could be water. I'm not sure. But the big thing here is that Sora is wearing the visor from Big Hero 6. So we know we're in the Big Hero 6 world still. Data Riku. It's got to be Data Riku just because of that. Just because the data blocks, the corrupted Baymax, all that stuff going on. If you guys play Recoded, you know what's going on. So he says the Riku I know wouldn't do something like this. Now, this Riku looks young as shit, for one. Is this the Riku from all the way in the beginning? The one that first initially got sucked up into the darkness? And we don't know if anything happened in between. But it's Data Riku. A lot of people are saying Data Riku because Sora's wearing the visor, Big Hero 6. And then that's pretty much it. We've seen Riku on the beach with the other Riku. And then we also saw... So we've seen all Rikus, I'm pretty sure, right? We've seen normal Riku, Riku Replica, and now this is Data Riku who's got Norted. So there you go. It's not Xion. It is Riku. We can carry on from this point on. He talks about we've always been trying to one-up each other. So the other reason I don't think it's Data Riku is because of this. We've always been trying to one-up each other. And that's why a lot of... speculation saying this is the replica, because in what was it, Chain of Memories, Riku was just like, why can't I be the real one and all that shit, you know what I mean? So like the whole thing trying to one up each other, is that what it is? There's enough Rikus to go around. Yeah, like if you wanted a Riku, don't worry, someone else is getting the other Riku. But there's a lot of Rikus in Kingdom Hearts, so I'm still pointing towards Data Riku on this one. So this is very, very important. Very, very important. So, Vanitas found Ventus. And there's a part in this trailer that connects with this. And we're going to talk about that in a second. So, last time we did this, you guys really put in my head this was Roxas because of the clothes. Alright? But it's Ventus. We know it's Ventus. We can see his boots. We can see his armor plate over here that he creates the armor with. That's Ventus, all right? So we got Ventus on the chair here. Now, this is very important, this next part. We scroll up, and Vanitas is above him. What am I going to do with you, brother? I found that part interesting, saying brother. I guess in a form of way, they could be brothers. They are of the same, but at the same time, it's not... I don't know. They're split into two, right? So I guess it's just calling someone a brother. But anyways, this is very important where he's sitting. Very, very important where he's sitting. I think it's more poorly translated too, but I don't know. We'll see what turns up. So, Vanitas is sitting above Ventus on the chair. And the chair is in Land of Departure in the middle. So, we know that Ventus is sitting on the middle chair. Remember this part for the end of the trailer we're going to talk about, alright? So, Ventus is over here with some Yu-Gi-Oh looking chair over here. You know, you're going to go on the islands, collect your stars so you can fight Pegasus. We got that going on over here. But this is in the middle. So Vanitas is sitting above Ventus, who's above exactly in the middle of the Land Departure on those three chairs. So keep that in mind as we go forward, okay? What am I going to do with you, brother? And then it goes on. Oh, I sat here. I sat here going frame by frame, trying to look in the reflection here to see if I see something else, because at the end of the trailer, I was looking in this reflection frame by frame. Nothing, guys. Don't worry about it. There's nothing in here. Unless we, like, zoom in, enhance that shit. Technology. No. We're going to keep going, okay? Yeah, he has some big shoes, right? Everyone has big shoes. That's a big mystery. So, we just saw the trailer, the bigger scene here. We know what's going on here. So, I guess for my analysis video, I'll put that in there. This is the scene where Sora, she's talking to Sora right now. So, she's saying to Sora right now that all that's left in my heart is misery and despair. And I want you to feel it. By the way, this is where this part of this analysis is about to get real juicy, guys. Like, real juicy. So we go forward, and the reason I'm saying here, by the way, on the Kingdom Hearts cover, this is the same Keyblade Mickey's holding. Just a heads up. So, The new Kingdom Hearts 3 PlayStation 4 cover. So that's the Keyblade Mickey has. Anyways, so if you look here, the reason I say that Aqua's Norded. 100% Aqua's Norded. But I feel like Aqua's split into two. One, a lot of people saying that she's turned to a Darkling. I don't think she turned into a Darkling. I think she's like Vanitas. This is her form. She's got blue hair with the Nordedness going on here. She's got the yellow eyes. She's Norded. But I feel like this is a dark Aqua. This is just me. I know there's a bunch of people already saying something else. I know a lot of people are trying to debunk this. But me personally, I think she's split into two. I think there's the normal one. And then there's this one. I'm going to explain that as we go through the trailer. So, this is the dark Aqua that's Norded, just like Vanitas. So we're going to go forward. And if you guys just finished watching the thing we watched tonight, she's staring at Sora right now. And they're about to go into battle. So it was really awesome. Kind of a big spoiler. Threw it in there. Love you guys. I'm sorry. So, let's continue forward. And I was just like, yeah, those red hands. You look at Vanitas. If you look at Vanitas, the boy's got the same color scheme, all right? He's got the blue and the red going on. You know what I mean? The darkness, the blue, the red. See that? See that? Look at that. That is just too close to be like a coincidence, all right? The color pattern is there. It's like almost the same. We've got the dark colors on the hands. Look at that. It's just too much to compare that she's not like split into two. So anyways, let's keep going. So, oh, because I did the key frame by frame, I'm going to show you guys a little thing they need to fix. So, as we're seeing the backside of Aqua here, watch this chain, guys. Watch this chain. Someone needs to fix that clipping right there. All right? that is clearly not properly done yet. Like they need to clean that up. That part of the chain is inside the part of that Keyblade there when it's supposed to be on that hook. Someone needs to move that piece up there. So Square, if you're watching, fix that. Because even when she moves it, let me take away the subtitles. You see that? Even when she moves, that's clearly clipped in. That's not supposed to be. So even when she moves it, we're gonna let it play a little bit. So she's about to move this, and this shit is clipped. Like this shit is clipped into that Keyblade. Like it's not supposed to be there. All right. There's a little something for you guys. It's not properly done yet. So you know this is not like the final form. Unless, you know what, they're just like, we're just going to leave it. No one's going to notice it. I noticed it. I'm watching you. I push frame by frame, buddy. Frame by frame. I got you. No clip glitch. There's glitches, guys. Someone's going to glitch Aqua fight. Don't worry. All right, let's keep going. So this part I found really interesting. So we know that Xehanort, this is the first time we're going to see Xehanort, and also the first time we're going to hear Xehanort's new Japanese voice. So if you didn't know, Xehanort's voices both passed away, the English and the Japanese. So this is the first time you guys will be hearing it. When you guys watch the trailer, you can hear it for yourself. But here we go. Today we join the other Keyblade wielders and leave our mark on fate. So that's Xehanort talking, but check something out. Why are we so zoomed in here? Like we're very zoomed in here. Why? One thing I noticed is that we see Donald, we see Mickey, but where's Goofy? Did Goofy betray us? Did Goofy betray us? So Goofy, I don't know if Goofy's still dead. What, is Goofy dead from Kingdom Hearts 2 when he got hit in the head with the rock? Like Goofy's not here, man. It's really zoomed in, so Goofy could be somewhere on the side, but Mickey's over here, Donald's over here, but Goofy's nowhere to be seen. Rip Goofy, guys. Kingdom Hearts 3, rip Goofy. He's part of the 13 Seekers of Darkness, Keepers of Darkness, right? 13 vessel, baby. 13 vessel. So let's go in. So, in the whole fog here, we end up seeing Xehanort, and he is looking sexy in hell. Like the wrinkles. Like Jared said, the wrinkles. So, really, really awesome. I think it looks great, and the voice actor is doing a great job, so it's great. So, I'm pretty sure they're in the Keyblade graveyard, where they're the same thing in Birth by Sleep, all that stuff, but Sora's there now. So, at a fast, super fast glance, we see Aqua fighting the Guardian, right? Ansem's, I'm going to say Ansem's Guardian here, which is supposed to be Terra. So, we're like, what's the Guardian doing by himself fighting Aqua? If we go key by key by key, look down here, guys. Who's that? None other than Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. And here's the Guardian. So, the Guardian's not by himself. So, obviously, it's possible that Aqua gets Norded easily. So we have this whole scene going on right now. You can see him down here. So if you go frame by frame in these, sometimes it's really important because, like, look, if we let it play out, if we let this play out, there's like no way you would see this. Watch. Boom. Boom. It's so quick, you don't even know that's going on. Like, they really hid that, like, big time. So right there, you guys can see that clearly, right? And you can see the code on him too, so you know he's not anyone else. And I'm pretty sure that little spike part there. But here's the funny part. Here's the funny part. I have waited patiently. So, Aqua, there's two different scenes here. So Aqua's fully capable of fighting ass right now. She doesn't have her Keyblade because she sent the Keyblade out. It's on Destiny Island. Aqua goes for a jump here. She's going for action, right? So she's about to go for beautiful legs, by the way. Holy shit. She's about to smack this guy in the face. And this guy's like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. So this scene is that she's about to kick him. But look at this. The transition they go from this scene to this scene. Aqua's running away. So in this scene, she's about to kick him in the face. Like, that's about to be a full swing to the jaw, all right? But they cut it here. This is two different parts. This is not part of the same segment. It's not going to flow like this. Aqua's running away. And the Guardian stretches out to grab her. So in this scene, she's ready to fight. But in this scene, something already happened. Something already went down. She's scared now, and she's trying to get away. And the Guardian's not having none of that. The Guardian grabs her leg and swings her around. Now, this is important as well. Because the reason I think she split up, because look at this Aqua. So something happened between these two sections here. These are two totally different sections. Something already happened. Aqua gets pulled in. She's being tossed. But look at her. She's not having it. She's totally out of it. Look at her dead expression. She's just nothing. Either she already got split and now she's trying to run because she doesn't know what's going on. But like she's dead inside. And then look at this scene right here. Don't those look like Ventus' eyes when he gets sent to the land of departure with Xehanort in the beginning and Terra and Aqua meet him? She's out for lunch. Again, this means nothing. This is just me speculating. But look at those eyes. Right? Her eyes are dead. Like they don't show after this. They cut it off. They cut it off completely. But look at these eyes, normal eyes, even closed. You can see it clearly still has the pupils here. But in this scene right here, pupils are gone. Unless it's just really bad animation. They forgot to put the pupils, just like they forgot to clip the Keyblade. But those are Ventus's dead eyes after he gets split. So yeah, this part right here, I feel like Aqua, because of that whole scene, she went from fighting the Guardian to like, I'm about to kick you in the jaw. Like, I'm your bitch. Like, I'm not your bitch. I'm about to, like, mess you up real bad. To, like, holy shit, what's going on? Trying to get out of here. And then he grabs her. Like, it's very weird how they went from an attacking scene to a runaway scene. Alright, so Aqua gets swinged up. Boom. Dead look in her eyes. Next scene. Let's go to the next scene, guys. Yeah, no problem, Jane Turner. I really enjoy this kind of stuff. So, we got Lee and Kairi here. So, I'm still not sure where they are. They're somewhere nice though. But Kairi points into her head and it was just like something like remember, or do you like saying to him, do you remember or do you want to remember? I'm feeling that she's talking about here. But we're gonna go a little bit forward because that's this one scene here. So we go from that scene with Axel and they come back in another scene. Or he comes back in another scene, but like he's over here thinking and I'm thinking she's like, just think, right? Or just remember, something like that. But let's keep going. Got it memorized? Kairi's been Axel'd. Got it memorized? I knew that joke was going to come. So we end up in this part here. So what is he bringing back? You know what I mean? This side, this really gets to me. But Demyx opens his eyes and Demyx's eyes are yellow. All right, so he's Norted. We got a Norted Demyx in here. And now this part gets juicy. Because look at that mustache. That ain't no Luxord. That is no one else than Ansem the Wise. So we got Ansem the Wise with Ienzo. Alright? It's Ansem. So Ansem is back, and from what I remember and we talked about, Ansem was in the realm of darkness. So we got the back of this boy's head over here, and we got a body coming back from the realm of the darkness, maybe? Because if Ansem's back, is Demyx really not on Xehanort's side? Why would Demyx be bringing Ansem and Enzo together? Unless this scene, Ansem's not here. Like, Demyx is not back here somewhere. So this might be a totally different scene, and they're just putting together to make us think really, really hard for some reason. Like, Demyx is not really part of it and all that. But, let's keep going. Let's keep going from there. So we know Ansem's back. Ansem's not in the realm of darkness anymore. He's with Enzo here. So next scene, we don't get to see Saix's face, but I'm pretty sure with Lee or Axel's expression here. Of course, he's hanging up on the clock tower. We got Saix coming up, and he's rolling upon Axel or Lee. So, yeah, that's happening. I'm pretty sure he's Norted as well. I'm pretty sure he's on one of the chess pieces as well, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to talk about that afterwards. Then from this scene, we get Xehanort. So we know Xehanort is still here, but it looks like he's in pain. He's like in like kind of fighting his own battle here. And what they're talking about together, we shall unlock the Keyblade War secrets together. That's part of the other scenes and everything. Probably Norded. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sykes is Norded. Yeah. So Terra's still resisting. Terra's still there, right? But if we look in the background still looks like the same area we were in, or the end scene we're going to talk about in a second, because that looks very, very familiar. You see it? But yeah, there you go. So, do you guys remember what I told you? You guys remember what I told you about that one part? And I told you to remember Vanitas and Ventus. You guys ready for this? Okay. So, we've got a scene here, and I got this idea from HMK. So, HMK made a video talking about why Aqua's Norded and she's not a Darkling and all that. But what I took from that was the positioning of all this. So, what we can see here is a barrier. So, Vanitas is about to kill Aqua. Not unlock her, he's about to kill Aqua. We see that he has a barrier up, and that barrier is being shattered. So they're in the land of departure. Aqua's in the land of departure. Vanitas is there too. And look in the background. You see the big symbol up there. You see the 3 chairs. Back to the scene of Vanitas and Ventus. Let me see if I can find it. So there's Ventus. There's Vanitas, right? So let's keep going. So in this scene, we know they're sitting on the same chair. Vanitas is sitting directly in the middle of the symbol, meaning that's the middle chair. Back to this scene over here. That's the middle chair, right? So barrier's up. Vanitas is about to crack into Aqua. And we know in the end of Birth by Sleep, during one of the fight scenes, Ventus falls down full of ice. Vanitas is about to kill Aqua. And then Ventus is like, nah, I'm not frozen no more. I'm going to save Aqua, right? So in that deep, deep last minute, Ventus saves Aqua. Now, Vanitas has got a barrier up. They're in the land of departure. And that chair is right there. There's chair number 1. You can see the shape of the chair. You can see the back of the symbols. There's a chair right there. And there's another chair right there. But watch as I go key by frames. Ready? You ready for this? Ventus is waking up. Ventus is fully waking up right now and cracking Vanitas' barrier to save Aqua. Watch this glow right here. Here we go. Key by frame. You guys ready? Look at that glow. Look at it. It's glowing. That's Ventus waking up. Ventus is like, nah, don't touch Aqua, you little bitch. Look at that. Look at that. You see the glow? Vanitas is about to kill Aqua, and Ventus is like, nah, this ain't happening. I'm cracking your barrier. I'm coming in, boy. This is it. This is it. Look at this. Ventus is waking up because look, Vanitas is above that chair. Ventus is sitting on this jam chair right here. They're sitting on the same chair right here. Look at this. That is the middle chair. That is exactly in the middle. You get back over here and that chair's right in the middle. There's a symbol. There's everything. This is literally a barrier. It's making it look foggy. But you push frame by frame and Ventus is glowing green. He is glowing green. He's about to go Super Saiyan on this shit. He is coming out. Alright? I absolutely love this clip. It is so short, but it's my favorite part of this whole entire trailer. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Like, if you guys go back to the Birth by Sleep thing, that scene where Vanitas is exact same position over Aqua's body, about to stab Aqua. Alright, but you can see Ventus glowing. This gives me chills. This gives me so many chills, man. So, I'm pretty sure he's instigating Ventus to wake up. I see a couple of you guys saying that Sora could be there waking up Ventus as well to save Aqua. Because maybe Sora bashed the barrier. So maybe Vanitas was like, I'm about to kill Aqua. Sora, you better wake up Ventus. You know what I mean? And then Sora's like, bash the barrier, bash the barrier, bash the barrier. I can't break the barrier. All right, it's time to wake up Ventus. That could be happening as well, too. That could be happening as well. You could be directly right about that, too. Sora could be in this scene already as well. Because the next scene clips into this. Now, that's clearly Sora's arm and his armor, if you want to call it armor, grabbing Aqua's arm. Now, is this before or after this fight right here? Because we know now, because of the thing we just finished right now, that Aqua is fighting Sora here. So Aqua's talking to Sora, she turns around, and they go into a fight. Is this hand grab before or after he beats Aqua? That I don't know. Is that related? Because if Aqua's in 2, then that wouldn't make any sense. Or that scene where the Guardian grabs Aqua that looks dead, maybe just tosses her body to the side and was like, I'm done with you. I split you in 2 already. I don't need you no more. Now this is Aqua's body floating in the water, and then Sora grabs her and saves her with the Master Erica's Keyblade. And that's why I was saying that in the beginning, Master Erica's is like, nah, brah, it's not over. It's my turn, right? And that's the whole connection with the Keyblade over here. Sora's like, so this will guide me? All right. So Sora ends up fighting Aqua over here. So Sora finds a Keyblade, ends up coming over here. Is that a thing? And then ends up like saving Aqua. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a bunch of things there. There's a bunch of things there. It's so quick and so fast. And you see one Aqua here. You see normal Aqua here. No red tips, no dark, no nothing. Is that the one that got tossed? You know what I mean? And then Sora's like, yo, I found her. Or is that Destiny Island water? And that's not the Realm of Darkness. It's like he dipped his hand in Destiny Island water that went into the Realm of Darkness and he's pulling Aqua out. Because this part looks pretty dark and this part looks really bright. So we'll see about that. But Master Ericus knows what's going on. Sora finds Master Erica's Keyblade that Aqua put on Destiny Island, or that's her way of like sending like help. It's been there for like a year, and then Sora ends up finding Aqua over here. So I think it's all over. Now, this scene and this scene could be easily connected. The whole scene that we just did, this scene over here, like you guys are saying, that could be Sora bashing on the barrier, and then he deep dived into Ventus's heart to wake him up. Sora could have been called by that. Ventus was like, yo, I want to wake up. So Sora's up in, oh, we're about to get some like juicy parts. So Sora, this part, because when Ventus is waking up, that could be Sora inside already waking him up and all that, and that's what this scene is right about now. Sora's about to wake up Ventus, and that glowing light is all in this one part going on all at once. So Sora gets called. He's not holding Master Erica's Keyblade or anything like that. He's holding straight up the Kingdom Key, right? We got going on. Does it have a... Yeah, it's got the Mickey head there. Okay, cool. So I feel like all that's all connected. It's all connected together. The whole Master Ericus and starting saying, no, it's Sora's turn. Sora finds a Keyblade. Sora fights Aqua. Sora saves Aqua. Sora jumps into Ventus's heart. So on and so on to wake up Ventus, because after Sora finds Aqua, Vanitas tries to screw it up. All that shit. So we're going to go into the next scene here, which, if you guys look at the new artwork, Sora took a bite out of the fruit, the purpur fruit, right? So I think that's this scene over here. I think they might share the fruit together in this scene. So they're on Destiny Island. I'm pretty sure Goofy's somewhere over here too, and all that. And Kairi is with Sora, and I think they're about to share a fruit. I'm just taking a guess here, but I think they share the fruit here. So after this scene, I think they finally got a little bit there. Lee or Axel is crying, and there's many reasons why he might be crying. 1, he remembers Xion. 2, he remembers everything. He's happy because he knows Roxas is back. You know what I mean? Maybe he's like, I can feel Roxas. Roxas is back. He cries because the next scene, like, this is heartbreaking, by the way. Watching this killed a lot of us. A lot of this, when this teardrop dropped, it was just, everyone dropped. Everyone. First of all, even Axel's tears are sexy as hell. Like, that is crystals dropping from his eyes. So, he's crying. I think it's happy tears, but it could also be like all the memories, everything's rushing in, and he's just like breaking down. Like, he's gonna break down. But then, you guys see this? Key by frames. The last scene, we know it's Roxas 100%, not just by his hair, but we can see the Oathkeeper. You see the Oathkeeper as we go through the frames right there? That is the edge of the Oathkeeper. That guy is dual wielding. So we got Oathkeeper right there, and obviously the Oblivion, we can sleep perfectly, and Roxas takes off his hat. What is this background? What is going on here? Is that Daybreak Town? Is that outside of the Land of Departure? Is that near the Keyblade Graveyard? Is this the world that Nomura was saying that he hasn't showed yet, the final place? Is this inside Kingdom Hearts? What is it? Because it also looks like that scene back here. The color scheme is almost the same. You see the back here? But I'm pretty sure it's still like Birth by Sleep scene, because like it looks like that barrier that he had around him during the fight. But that color of the rocks looks like these colors of the rocks. I don't know. Again, I'm a little rusty on my lore on Kingdom Hearts. So I'm not going to sit there and be like, hey, I know what that window looks like, all right? I'm not going to say that. But I'm pretty sure this looks like Daybreak Town. But the question is Roxas on our side? Or is he one of the vessels? Is he one of the Seekers? You know what I mean? Is he one of the 13? Because apparently there's 15 now. Apparently if you count things properly, there's like 15 of them. Is he Norded? You know what I mean? It could be a lot of things. But that looks like a Daybreak window, I'm pretty sure. From Daybreak Town. I swear, everyone's getting Norded, man. Nomura's cat's Norded, for freak's sakes. The tower from the box art? No, I think it's something more significant. But you see how it's all cloudy? You see the clouds in the bottom? I think it's the same place Master Xehanort's in. I think it's the Keyblade graveyard and all that. This is probably one of the things that pop up. I think because Union Cross, I think this is Daybreak Town. I think that Ava was supposed to protect this. And this is it preserved, Daybreak Town preserved. Not fully, obviously it's been rotting over time. But because it's like Union Cross is connected to the graveyard, the big war, the Lux War and all that, the graveyard, the Keyblade graveyard has that smoky feel to it. I feel like this was hidden around there, or this is beside the Keyblade graveyard. So I feel like that's Daybreak Town. And I have a feeling we're gonna actually go to Daybreak Town in Kingdom Hearts 3. I just have a feeling, because also, if you guys didn't know, we had a high score challenge in Union Cross to have our name put into Kingdom Hearts 3. I think it was 1,000 players or 100 players or 200 or 300. It was in the hundreds. Hundreds of players are going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. Their names. So I'm thinking Keyblade Graveyard. What's beside Keyblade Graveyard? Union Cross, what's connected? If our names are going into Kingdom Hearts 3, then this could be Daybreak Town. Just like a very old, broken down version of it because all the years, right? I think it's Daybreak Town. So connecting that we're getting our names into the game Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm pretty sure we're going to see something related to Union Cross in there. It's not canon. I'm pretty sure because one, we're talking about the box. Is this where the box is? Does Roxas know where the box is? Is Roxas like connected to all of this as well? The Masters of Masters? I don't see how that'd be possible. That's fucking pulling some far-fetched shit right there because you know how Roxas was created and all that. So I don't think so. But like, was he sent by Xehanort to go get the box in Daybreak Town? You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, Roxas was in the box, man. Roxas was in the box. Yeah, Nomura said it's a secret where our names will appear. Nomura also said in an interview that his favorite world has not been shown yet. It's one of the final places. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Boxes. Roxas in a box. According to Kingdom Hearts X, the Keyblade Ward was sparked by the confrontation between Ava and Lushu. So maybe could be a breakdown town. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's my theories. That's my breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I didn't get to read the comments too much. I'm sorry that I saw the comments going by so fast. I've been trying to glance on it while trying to just give you guys everything that's in my mind at the moment. But for someone who hasn't brushed up on Kingdom Hearts for a very long time, this is as much as I found. This is as much as I found. So if you guys don't agree with anything, I can see why. But I really enjoy doing this. This was supposed to be a video. I was going to upload it. But since I had you guys here, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really love this. I want to do more of these. I really, really love this. Like, Kingdom Hearts freaking story is so confusing. But just trying to make up your own theories and trying to guess stuff, it's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun. Boxes is a thing now. That's it. We got boxes. Oh, man.